Cowboy Jim. What an honor it is for me to sit here and look into this screen and think, how the ever loving did I get to look like this? Time's not nice to you. It's not terrible, but it's not nice. I was talking to a lady this morning. I started out to tell you this little story, and then somehow I got sidetracked on my heart issues, and that being Fort Mac, the greatest oil spill known to mankind, natural. I mean, shoot, they used to have a lake up here that was called Tar Lake. I mean, people down in Edmonton, they'd come up and pump that stuff out. Tanker trucks, they'd take her down to Edmonton and spread it on the streets. I mean, it was so pure and it was so good. Well, I'm going to try to back off on that subject because I have at least 17 more rants I could do about about the inequity of how people look upon the tar sands. Gee, I'm going to try not to go there for this minute. I have to do another one on the list. Buns, the list. But it won't be like how you expect. Because there's something good to that little story. And I'm just kind of learning as I go. And I'm kind of looking forward to doing that one. By the way, this one is number 81. And I actually think the last one on the tar sands on Fort McMurray, I actually think that was pretty good. And but a lady phoned me today, and she was going over some stuff about my truck insurance and so on like that. And she said, "What do you do for a living?" I said, "I run truck." And this little lady, she said, "My son used to run truck." And she said he died quite young. Boy, I have a big heart, people. Have a bit of a tender spot. It's just about as big as the great outdoors for those who been through some bad stuff. Whew. When my boy was 18, I had a phone call from the surgeon at the hospital, and he said, "Jim, if you want to see your son again before he passes, you better come." And I did, with his mother. And my boy was unconscious and in a coma, broken neck, crushed skull. And God did a lot of stuff in a very quick manner, quickly. And next morning, my boy, he come out of the coma. We had taken him to the neurosurgeon in Calgary, and he had sent him back. And children, my son woke up the next day. He had been terribly injured, and I'm not blowing my nose. Whoa, I'm not doing that again. Yep, I'm not doing that again. My son had been injured at 12 o'clock on a Tuesday. The next morning, my boy woke up. He's a big man. Well, he's bigger now, dear Lord. He's a cook. Well, I'm not sure that a cook has to try everything he makes more than once to determine. But anyways, my boy come out of the coma the next morning. I saw the x-rays, children. I know how to read x-rays. I read a lot of my own. And My boy got out of bed. He walked over to the toilet and used it. He got dressed, and he and his little girlfriend headed out of the hospital for breakfast. My God healed him. His broken neck, I saw the x-rays. His crushed skull, I saw the x-rays. Here's my problem. I don't know why one child lives and another dies. I don't know why. I do know that for a couple to lose a child, it is almost impossible for them to survive because the scarring is so great. The pain and the agony is so great. And my heart goes out to people who have lost children. I come close, very close, to losing both of my boys. I did a video, pretty in-depth. I had to do that video twice because the first time I did it, I wept too much. That one, I believe it's called My Son's Miracle. Might be called Scott's Miracle. Gee, this is 81. The other one was my son Joe, and he is about 8 or 9, and in the care of another adult, he became lost, whatever. And it took a few hours, and I listened to my father, and I choose to believe in my father. I'm not a religious man, and I do not refer to myself as being a Christian, because a lot of nonsense has gone on under the name and title of Christianity. And I'm not a religious man because I do not choose to put my hope in religion. I don't care what religion. But I am a man who chooses to believe in a creator, not from this earth. I've mentioned that several times. Someday I'm going to maybe try to delineate a little more clearly on that subject. I don't know how one child lives and one child dies. All I know is that my 2 boys lived, and it had nothing to do with me, let me tell you. And I don't know how God figures things out, but I know it's Him. I know what He is. Don't know, baby children. Don't know. I told that little lady this morning, I said, I extend to you my deepest condolences. I said, I am so sorry for your loss. And I am sorry for her loss. I don't know any of the details. I know the lady, and I don't know when this happened, that she lost her son. He was also a truck driver. He worked oil patch. He worked in Calgary. I don't know. I know this. If you are facing the potential loss of a child, if you have lost a child, try to look beyond your pain. I don't lecture people. I just care for people. Try to get beyond your pain, your agony, and care for someone. I have a member in my immediate family who lost a precious son not 6 weeks ago. And I don't know how she bore that pain, that agony. I don't know. I'm not an authority on that sort of stuff. I'm a rancher. I'm just a man who has learned to love God. And the only thing I can say to you is this: take your pain, your agony, your hurt, and take it to my Father. Don't take it to religion. It's a waste of breath. Some good preachers I've had the honor, and some good people who call themselves Christians. I don't call myself a Christian at all. I just am a believer in the Creator, and that's that. I can't give you any real advice. It's not my job. Look to God. He loves you. Not the God of religion, the God of the Bible. That one. You read that book, you will be shocked. Some of the stuff that's in it, you won't even begin to believe that it's there. It's so real. God bless you, eh? God bless you. God bless you. God loves you. God bless you.